streaming is something that we're all having to embrace, and when we can get the right pool of people to put that together, there is another way that we can give an experience to people through a digitized form.
To integrate music with sign language, with gesture of dance, with storytelling.
Deaf musicians and hearing musicians and a range of other visual arts
has brought together elements of music that you wouldn't normally experience.
More possibilities to create music into a wider perspectives and for a wider range of audience.
This funded project is all about thinking of ways to support deaf audiences, deaf children and general deaf involvement to access music. It's a new deaf-led perspective on it.
It's just opened up music to so many people with the technology that's been used today.
Hello everybody, good afternoon and welcome to the CBSO Centre, to the Two Hearts concert this afternoon. Firstly, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to Dame Evelyn Glennie, welcome, and also to Now Masuda, and of course to the CBSO musicians who join us today. And the conductor that we have for the concert today is Karen Hendrickson. So audio visibility, we like to do things a little bit differently. And for the concert today, we have lots of very interesting and technologically groundbreaking things today that you'll see. You'll experience classical and world music through creative captioning, through video footage of our equestrian riders that you'll see throughout the concert, and also creative signing and visual vernacular performances. There are 5 pieces for the concert today, and the concert should last approximately 30 minutes. So I hope you'll all enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Laurentia and the horse, amazing relationship, and I never knew what dressage was before being involved in this project. So the experience has for me been really inspirational.
When riding, I need to perform to music. Previously, I didn't know how to access my music. But through this project, I have been able to absorb information, and the use of the sub-pack has also given me confidence to perform and ride in time to the music.
Dressage is about horse and rider coming together. Supporting Laurentia to develop her musical literacy enables her to make musical choices for future events, like the Paralympics or the World Championships.
The musicians were playing live, and that's always been my dream. I've always wanted to see an orchestra playing whilst I was riding. But today, it was very emotional for me because I could see the music playing and the orchestra and their body language. Wow.
It's so important for deaf people to be exposed to music really from as early as possible. And you know, music can go hand in hand with so many other art forms. It can go with dance, with movement, with storytelling, with poetry. The sky is the limit.
Music and deaf people. Well, deaf people are human. We have a heartbeat, it's there. Lots of deaf people assume they can't dance, but they can.
Really, for many deaf people, music itself is invisible. It might be that the music coming from a speaker can be listened to, but that might be difficult. But what does it look like? Musicians might be playing, but what does sound look like?
Music belongs to the hearing world, but today I felt I saw music. Without sign language performance, the hands, the shape or anything visual, I would be less interested. But today it was added. It had something to show, and yes, it can go together.
What's been wonderful with this concert is it's been deaf-led, bringing deaf people and hearing people together to create music together.
It was very accessible or more inspirational for not hearing audience, but also for hearing audience. That was something new.
And I think with the added advantage of technology and the development of technology, that really we have a whole different landscape as regards to how we can digest sound. So the more that deaf people are exposed to it, the better.
Working with Zoe was such an interesting journey for me, knowing how to support her, feel that music and put a music perspective into her performance.
Yesterday I was really nervous, as this is the first time I've performed VV, and the VV follows the music. I mean, I'm deaf. How am I going to do this? Then someone said, try the subpack jacket to feel the rhythm. Now I've been practicing with the music recording all this time, but when the music was actually connected through the subpack jacket, it suddenly gave me a confidence boost. It was a relief to know I can do this.
It was incredible that Zoe, using her visual vernacular skills to work with the sounds of music, to imagine and show us what music is like, what it looks like through VV. I was totally drawn into watching it. It's beautiful.
I've realised I can devise VV to follow the orchestra, the rhythm and the dynamics. I can incorporate movement to add visual texture to the performance and enhance the music. And that's an example. So using this innate skill to become part of this musical performance was amazing. It was such a good and deeply enriching experience for me.
Every piece of music has a story behind it, whatever kind of genre. So it's lovely to see someone describing the story of the music. I think if anyone in the public had seen that performance, knowing that it was Sugar Plum Fairy music, I think they would have known exactly what was going on in the story. So it's beautiful, it's descriptive and very expressive.
It's been an amazing journey because there are so many different people who come from different backgrounds and different professions who came together to make something like this happen.
How we're thinking about the concert giving experience for the audience, we were certainly approaching that from a different perspective.
To have music captioned so you're seeing a story was very, very different. I've never had that put into any concert I've been part of before.
We know that COVID-19 challenges have impacted upon us all. There's been some adjustment to the planning. So, for example, today there was supposed to be a large group of deaf children from local schools in Birmingham coming to watch the concert. But that hasn't been possible. So it was decided that they would watch the concert from school on screen. So there was a change there. But it's a real opportunity for us to reach out to even more deaf children in the UK because it's a live stream. So in some ways it is a challenge, yes, but it's been made all the more powerful because of that challenge.
When you have a wonderful pool of people together with the same aim and wanting to give our next generation an experience, then everybody is focused on what they do well.
There's a real sense of communication and listening that I found incredibly helpful and really connected us all before we gave the concert.
And I think when the communication is good between all of the elements, then things can flow really well and any challenges can be dealt with as a team.
I hope you all enjoyed our concert today, a very special concert, and this wouldn't have been possible without the support of our partners and funders for the project. So I'd firstly like to thank the Arts Council England, Deaf Explorer, Subpack, Decibels, and the Equestrian Federation of Singapore, and of course the CBSO musicians who are with us today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody.
It was lovely to see all of Ruth's ideas come into fruition from her deaf perspective.
This project has made me realise what you can actually do with technology. It allows you to enter the realm of musical education and directly reach out and impact deaf young people in their future. We need role models, deaf professional musicians, to inspire and illustrate the wide variety of career options available.
The thing I'll take away from today is how important it is to bring different disciplines together. The technical crew, the wonderful musicians, all of the incredible interpreters and movement and so on, storytelling.
The best part has been meeting everyone.
Concert giving can encompass many other elements, and I find it really exciting actually to think about broadening our perspective out and to thinking holistically about what is the concert giving experience that we do as performing artists.
This has made me want to see more deaf performers getting involved, working with music, involved in a range of things.
There should be more concerts like this.
It's opened up my whole eyes and being to just seeing what else is possible.
If you're passionate about something, dream it. Think about you being successful. You can do anything you want. You have to find ways around it, but you can achieve anything you want.
I've been really, really thoroughly inspired so much. So thank you very much.